Hey, I'm Al McGee with YETicket.com. Well, I'm going to talk to you about this new film, and it's supposed to be a sequel, if you want to believe that. And that's the title of this movie. It's called The Exorcist Believer. This is directed by David Gordon Green. Well, let's get into the story of this exorcist. We see Victor Fleming, played by Leslie Odom Jr. You know, he's a great actor. And you see him with his pregnant wife. And guess where they're at? Well, they're having a holiday in Haiti. And next thing you know, earthquake. She's trapped. He isn't. So he goes and get her out of the hotel where she's trapped in, but the doctors gives him a choice. We can save her and not the baby. We can save the baby and not her. So he has to make a choice. Then next thing you know, we go to 13 years later and we see Victor. He's raising his teenage daughter, Angela, played by Ludia Jewett. And, you know, he's on his own. He's not married or anything like that. His wife died. She's a normal teenager. She's played with her best friend, Catherine. She's played by Olivia Neal. And, you know, Catherine parents, they're devout Christians. They go to church every Sunday. They always cite something from the Bible when they're talking to somebody. They're very religious. But next thing you know, the two girls, one day they go out for a walk in the woods and don't return for 3 days. Everybody is, well, you know, afraid, praying to God help us, things like that. Well, 3 days later, they find the young ladies. They're 30 miles away in some type of farm or barn, 30 miles away from home. They've been gone for 3 days, but they might ask the girls, where have you been? What have you been doing for 3 days? They don't remember. They thought they were gone for just a couple of hours. Of course, they don't have any shoes, their feet all messed up and things like that. Now, next thing you know, we see Ellen Burstyn. That's right, Ellen Burstyn from the 1973 film, The Exorcist. And let me tell you about this film real quick, 1973 film Exorcist. I didn't see it at that time. I saw it later. Do you realize that film got nominated for 10 Academy Awards, 10? And it was one of the highest grossing films of all time at that time. And do you know what film it beat out at that time? Look it up. Not only that, in this film, we got Ann Dow. She's playing a nurse. And Jennifer Nettles and Norbert Leo Butz in this film also. So they call this a sequel. The director, the movie company, and everybody like that. Of course, you know, the girls go through their demonic things, parents all upset. And, you know, this is The Exorcist. What did they add new to this film? To me, nothing. I've seen this before. I've seen this in another Exorcist film. I really have. There's been many other Exorcists, but they never call themselves a sequel or anything like that. Maybe a continuation of the story. And, you know, the mother, she wants everything to be the way it should be. Oh, and of course, they praying to their religious deity. But Victor, he doesn't believe in anything. He, as people say, he lost his faith. I never believed in that term. You lose your faith. But this film will reinforce your religious beliefs, but it's a film. And also, they talk about, well, Reagan, the girl who possessed in the first film, and also how Christine, haven't seen her in years, and all kind of things talked about in this film to relate back to the first Exorcist. Now, Exorcist believer, like I said, this is maybe to help you to reinforce your belief. And I don't know if the Catholic Church got a dollar in this game. Because they talk about that too. They're always talking about the church. And remember, when they talk about the church, they're talking about the Catholic Church. Remember, the Catholic Church was the first church at that time when they got started. So they talk about that too. But this film tries to be different. It is entertaining. I will admit that. You will sit there. They had a couple of jump out of your seat moments. I like that. But I saw it before. And to me, there was a few moments that was very laughable. And I did laugh out loud while I was watching it. So I'm only going to give this film 2 palm trees out of 4 because I've seen it before. There's really nothing original. But you do have Ellen Burstyn in this. And there's a very big, big, big surprise in this movie, unfortunately, near the end. Wait till you see it. You will be surprised at that. The Exorcist believer, 2 palm trees. And all the actors try to make this believable. And they did. But they've seen this before too. Thanks for watching this review of The Exorcist Believer. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, or X, and everything else.